Hey, what's up guys? This is Lance for Climbing the Ladder. It's January 29th, so I'm going to get a few games in, try to go up a couple more ranks before the month is over. Okay, so we're starting out against a Warlock list, so this is probably Reno Warlock, since I have not seen a single zoo deck this season, I think. So definitely keeping the small time buck. I think we put Finley back since we already have a 1-drop, and we want to maximize our chance of drawing a weapon or a 3-drop or an Alstras's champion. So we got our weapon, but the rest of the hand is pretty slow here. Okay, so that's making me think that this might be a zoo deck. Because you don't see Void Walker in too many Reno lists. So the slam could come in handy depending on what he plays here. Okay, so probably not a zoo list since he's pushed the button on both turn 2 and turn 3. Interesting. Now I'm not really sure what we're playing against. Okay, so regardless, we got to take the Shield Master out, so probably definitely going to use one slam for sure. Okay, that's not a bad draw at all, so we can finish off the Shield Master with our weapon. And then we can play a new weapon and the other small time buck and get in for 3.
Does
So a sweeper here would be probably the best thing he could have. A Demon Wrath or a Hellfire. I feel like if he had the Demon Wrath, he would have already played it.
I'm not ready.
So second rate Bruiser is pretty good, but we should be able to deal with it. So what else is he thinking about here? Right. Okay, so slam plus running one of our small time bucks into the Bruiser will be enough. Then the 6/6 can kill his Dirty Rat, and then we can get in for 5 damage, and we'll still have either 3 or 4 mana left based on what we draw here. So go and start by slamming the second rate Bruiser. And unfortunately, all we can do is push the button now. But I still feel pretty good about this. We still have a pretty loaded hand and already have him down to 12. If he plays Reno here, we can kill it with our Corruptor. Okay, so he's gonna play Siphon Soul. We'll go back up to 15. So pretty good draw there. So we can save our coin. That'll let us play one of our 8 drops on turn 7 and the other on turn 8. So get him for 4. Do we want to make it 5 with the weapon? And try to go for the win next turn? I think we do. So what's the best thing he could do here? He doesn't have Twisting Nether, or doesn't have enough mana for it at least. Let's see.
So many possibilities.
So that's probably not going to be enough. I can't think of any. Because with Kazakus, you craft a 1/5 or a 10, I believe. I just can't imagine anything he could have here. Well, that's pretty good. That was an excellent turn for him. It's unfortunate. So I think we can play. I think we play Gromosh here. So now he's got 2 huge guys, and he's got to be able to deal with both of them, or else play Reno and gain some life.
So many possibilities.
So you can deal with one of them. And they can deal with the other. It's fine though, if he doesn't have another play, we still win. Because we can attack for 2, and Ragnaros will be game. Alright. Okay, so up against a Priest deck here. Could be Dragon Priest or Reno Priest. And this is an excellent starting hand, as long as we can draw a dragon. I think I'm going to keep it. So I have 2 shots to draw a dragon before we play our champion. And since we have 2 first mates, I'm going to go ahead and attack with the weapon as much as I can. Okay, so probably a straight Dragon Priest list. So we drew our dragon, which is what we needed. So we can kill his whelp here. And get in for 3. So pretty much the ideal start for us. We have a turn 3 and a turn 4 play ahead of us. But pretty good start for him as well. So it looks like he'll be able to get some value next turn with his hero power.
For the Dragon Queen.
But we will be able to get in a couple damage, and we do have a 5/4.
My work is paramount. Leave me alone.
Okay. Now what do we want to do? I don't think there's any need to get cute here. I think we just drop the 3/6 taunt. Although there's a chance he could have Shadow World Pain in his hand. Okay. Guess it doesn't matter. Okay, so another Priest deck. Let's see what variety this is. So a good turn 1 play here. The Berserker's a pretty good turn 3 play. I think I'm going to keep it because really the only thing we're looking to draw that would make our starting hand better than that would be Alistraz's champion. And then we'd have the problem of still needing a dragon on top of that, so... Okay, so we can start off with patches. And at this point, I don't think there's any need to use a charge on our weapon. Okay, so a slow start for both of us here.
Once upon a time.
Okay, so this could be either list. Both lists tend to run the Historian. So go ahead and get in for 2 here. And I think regardless of what I draw next turn, I'm going to start using my weapon. Okay, so we're going to definitely have to get rid of that. Not sure if that was the correct play or not. We might should have played the Berserker and Finley, because we really could have pumped the Berserker up this turn. Interesting. So, I think I want to see what I get from Finley here.
Who's up for an adventure?
Okay, I think we definitely want the Fire Blast.
Strike.
Potion of Madness, okay. So pretty good turn for our opponent there. So we'll go ahead and finish off his Drake. Probably should use my weapon last turn, because then I could have got more value out of the first mate this turn, but...
Blessed be this funnel cake.
Okay, so definitely the Reno list we're playing against here. So that was a really good draw there. Okay. So he's gonna have to have some pretty good stuff in his hand. I mean, Shadow World Death alone will deal with the 9/9. And then he could attack into the Berserker with both minions to kill it. Okay, so it gains 16 life with Reno, which I think will be fine. We can kill his Priest of the... what's it called? Priest of the Feast. We can attack into Reno and kill him. Or we could just get in for 9 and then hope Ragnaros kills him, because if Ragnaros doesn't, then he still does 8 damage to our priest opponent here, putting him at 13. So I think that's what I want to do. Just go 9 to the face and then get Ragnaros out there. Because either scenario here is pretty good. Okay. So I still think Shadow World's probably his best 3-mana play, but he doesn't have it. So we're in really good shape here. So we can do 10, 13, 14 to our opponent. Don't think we want to do that. I think we want to kill his Azure Drake. Then got a 50-50 shot of winning with the Ragnaros right here, and we do. Okay, so probably a Reno Luck deck here. Keep the Alistraz as champion, see what we can draw here. So nothing to do on turn 1 unless we draw a pirate here. And speak of the devil. Let's go ahead and get in for 2. The next turn we have Alistraz as champion.
The end is coming.
Or we don't. So yeah, I think we just get in for 2 and hit the button. Okay, so turn 3 champion, still pretty good. Well, that's actually really good.
For the life binder. For the dragon queen.
So turn 4, best play would be the slam if he plays a minion. Well, not now. That actually might still be our best play, even though we don't draw a card from it.
For the dragon queen.
So unfortunately, we've had to push the button twice early in the game, which really slows us down. And we have hugely expensive stuff in our hand. So our best draw next turn would be a War Axe. It would let us get rid of his Kazakus. It would pump our small time buck. And we could use all of our mana. That's pretty good too, though. So 9/9 is going to be pretty tough for him to deal with unless he's got the Siphon. Faceless Manipulator is pretty good too. So we can get in for 10 here. And 4 more will keep him from using his hero power. It pretty much means he absolutely has to have Reno here. And I'm assuming he does, since he hasn't conceded yet.
I'm not ready.
Nope, he doesn't. Shadow Flame. Alright, so we got a 50% shot here. Nope, not this time. I could have just played the Corruptor in one. I don't know why I didn't do that. I guess I really wanted to play Ragnaros.
My eyes are open.
I can't believe I did that.